Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Axie League. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Let's just turn that music down a little bit. We're running a little bit late. I apologise for some technical delays at the start there, about 15 minutes late. We're going to jump straight into this. Rather than me introducing everything and what's going on, let's jump straight into the party. We've got DJ Richie Don. He's going to play for you now. We're going to do a 20-minute set. We're going to get you hyped up. We're going to play some music, and then we're going to come back. We're going to bring in some special guests. We've got Jiho. We've got Zayori. We'll do some games. We'll see how this all goes. Then I'll come on and do an introduction, and then we'll hand over to the shoutcasters. We're going to do all of that now. So there may be some technical issues. Please bear with me. This is episode 1, season 1, day 1 of Axie League. We'll get this right. Just give it some time. Trust the process and enjoy the show. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. I'm going to just empty out that intro music. We're going to do a really nice, easy transition. And we're going to head over to DJ Richie Don.
Two, 2-1-1 2135. Thumbs up, comms check. Welcome to the Axie League party. Let's get you going today. Welcome. It's Axie League day today. We're gonna have some fun, all right? Let's get you going. Welcome on board. So welcome to the day party that is the Axie League. Today we're going to have some fun. We got the Undisputed Noob out to all the Axie League gang. My name's DJ Richie Don. I'm going to kick you off today. We've got an exquisite day of gameplay fun. And we're going to burn some cash as well. So it's all good, right? So welcome aboard. Kick back, relax, turn it up. Come on in. It's been so long. League day. We are burning some dough. 320,000 SLPs burnt already. Jeez. You lot don't care, do you? Chuck that money up in the air. Come on in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. you ready? Axie League Day. Hey!
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. And all I care about is
Axie League.
a heavy baseline.
That's right.
And the silence. Everybody says that I gotta get a grip.
It's the league today. Who's going to be top of the tree? Let us know.
Some people think
Who is the top gamer of all gamers?
I'm free. Man,
My name's Richard. I'm going to provide background introduction to your day today.
some people
We got the Undisputed Noobs to all the Axie League gang as well.
free. Man, I'm
Today is going to be a very, very good day indeed. We are burning SLPs, let me tell you. 32 teams right now, playing over 8 weeks. It's the Axie League. Who's going to be top of the tree? Come on.
Bonkers.
So if you've got love for Axie League, share, retweet, post it on your stories, timeline, Instagram. Catch me at DJ Richard on DJRICHIEDON. Drop me a DM, I'll send you a free mix today. Yes. So representing the southeast of the UK right now. Welcome to Axie League.
He's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power. He's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no faith. He's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money. He's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more. People just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for. Want more and more. People just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for. Free from desire. Mind and senses purified. Free from desire. Mind and senses purified. Free from desire. Mind and senses purified. Free from desire. Na 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 na.
In the mix.
Who's going to win the league? Over 8 weeks. 32 teams. Axie League, let's go.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Get this party started on a Saturday night. Everybody's waiting for me to arrive. Sending out the message to all of my friends. We'll be looking flashy in my Mercedes Benz. I got lots of styles with my gold diamond rings. I can go for miles.
Welcome to the Axie League Super Clash.
I'm coming up, so you better get this.
And we are getting this party started right. Don't forget that. We got the Undisputed Noob always,
So
sir.
you better get this party started.
King of the crop, come on. Okay.
I like to move it.
Come on in. We like to.
Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Last time for me, it's been a pleasure introducing you today to the Axie League. My name's DJ Richard on socials. Cop me there. I'll send you a free mix anyone that adds us today, all right? Till then, have a great day. Enjoy the Axie League, Axie Infinity Gang. Salute, it's been a pleasure. Whoever wins, congratulations. Out of 32 teams, I salute you and yours for your dedication. Once again, out to Noob as well. 2 minutes 30 left. Thank you. Have a great, great day today. Happy gaming. Hope to see you next time. Socials at DJ Richard on. Let's connect. Enjoy. Don't forget live streams on the regular. It's at DJ Richard on Instagram, Facebook. Let's connect. Anyone that adds up today, I will send you a link to a free mix, all right? The very latest. From myself, DJ Richard on, to all the gamers. Have a great day. I'll see you soon, no doubts, in the future, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're good, hope you're well. Welcome to the show. How was that? Did you like that? How was the transition? Hopefully that wasn't too bad either. Hopefully you can hear me okay. My name's Steve Woody. I'm the founder of the Undisputed Noobs, and here with all of you today, I'd like to take a massive thank you to Richie Don there for playing us into the party for the weekend. I can't see the chat on the screen at the moment, but I can see, I've been watching, I can see all of you. Look, this is the first episode. I'm just getting used to how this is going to work. We've got 8 weeks of this. This is season 1, day 1. As we progress, things are going to get smoother, they'll get better. But look, thank you so much for being here. It's amazing. This is actually our first ever esports event. Just want to put that out there. This is the first time we've done this. We took a big leap of faith. We reached out to Zyori. We got the Axie Esports League grant. And we said, do you know what, we're going to do it. And I'm scared. It's nervous. It's nerve-wracking because, you know, we're putting ourselves out there. We're putting ourselves on show and hoping that we can provide a good, entertaining event for you and something that is fun. And you can get to know the teams and you can get to know the players. And I thought to myself, what better way to actually do this? What better way to be able to come across and introduce this than to jump onto a call and to actually bring in some of the best people in this space. So what we're going to do right now, we're just going to head over, and I'm going to try and do this anyway, just bear with me a second. I am going to introduce to you two special guests. I think one of them you are already expecting and you already know, and the second one, as soon as I can get this working, is no other than Jiho. We've got Zyori and Jiho on the stream, and the only thing I need to do is transition to them. So please just give me 2 seconds while I do this. 2 seconds, because this is new. We're figuring this out. Hold on. Here we go. Hopefully, it's going to be so bad. It's not going to work. Hold on. Hold on. We can do this. Here we go. There we go. Gentlemen, can you hear me okay?
Hello, Steve. You sound great. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going amazing. This is this is Axie League. Welcome, and thank you guys for joining me.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited to share the mic with Jiho. I don't think I've ever done any Axie casting with the man, the myth, the legend himself. So it's a pleasure for me as well, Steve. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting and for allowing us to do this and to come up and for everything you've done to support. I think it goes a long way to show how a company can take its creators, can take its community and empower and champion them to actually create things like this. And I'm hoping that this inspires a lot of people to do a lot more things. And there's a lot of things that we'll talk about during the day. But firstly, I just want to say, Jiho, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for inviting me. Super excited to be here. Love what you're doing. Love the concept. It's definitely different and it's a cool experiment. So happy to be here to support. Really excited to watch and cast some Axie for the first time in probably years. I think the last time I cast might have been in February of 2020. So we're bringing it back. So yeah,
to get you here today is quite an achievement.
Hey, at least he's cast some Axie. I thought it was all auto battle days that he had on the resume. So.
Well, this is going to be exciting. So, hey, let's get into it. I mean, just for those of you that are at home that are listening, we have been playing games. So we have 32 teams. They're going to play over 500 matches over 8 weeks. So this is quite a big thing that we're doing here. And they've been playing already this morning. So they've started playing their games. We've got some replays. I'm not sure how I'm going to transition into this so smoothly because the replays are in Discord. So I need to go into Discord very quickly and grab the replay link. So just give me 5 seconds. We'll bring this up and I'll do a very smooth transition. I think this is going to look fine.
I'm sure you got it, Steve. No worries.
That actually worked. Now, the only problem is that, oh no, look, it works. I've got this. I'm a pro. It's all good. Okay, let me just grab the first game that we're going to be casting today. And I can tell you right now, looking at this, that the first game that we're going to be casting today is from YGG. So YGG are going to be on the right side as you watch them, and Team Ready are going to be on the left side as you watch them. So this is Bigger B from YGG versus Bry from Ready. And I've got to log in, apparently, to Mavis Hub to be able to watch this replay. Oh, my God, just give me 1 second. I was logged in.
I hope there's no issues there, Steve. Hopefully smooth sailing. But this sounds like a clash of the titans. YGG versus Ready Player DAO. Two very reputable orgs in the Axie space, spending a lot of time training, building up these competitors. I'm excited. I also love this idea of what you're doing here, like the guild and team format. We've gotten a lot of requests from people in the esports space to do more team related stuff because it's so fun to watch. There's so much camaraderie and the teams really enjoy it. So I'm hoping the viewers also enjoy it as well.
I hope so too. I almost got locked out of the account there. I hope this is going to work. So I'm going to just try and open this replay one more time. Bear with me because it told me I needed to log in. I've just done that now. Let me just quickly turn. I'm so embarrassed to say this. I am so embarrassed to say I have not logged into Mavis Hub in a while. I haven't played in a while. I had to do an update. I checked everything. It worked. And now I just need to be able to click the replay link. Bear with me a second. Hopefully.
Steve's been caught red-handed. He hasn't been grinding his Axie. He hasn't been doing his SLP dailies.
I haven't. Do you know what? I haven't. I should be reminded for that. Okay, let me just try it one more time. The whole idea of doing this, by the way, is so that it's a smooth transition and we have no problems. I love how it's working. I think we're good. It looks like we're in. Here we go. So this is it. I'm going to be quiet and hand over, guys.
Where should we watch the?
Yeah. So how do we see it? I just see myself and Jiho on our feed.
Oh, you should be able to see my stream. If you check on your screen, you should be able to see. I'm sharing the screen. We'll start the game again. But you should.
Yeah, I just see full screen myself and Jiho.
I apologize. Are you not seeing?
There we go. Okay, now we got
sorry.
it. Now we got it.
Let's start that again. Let's start that whole process again. Here we go. Right. Let's start that again. We're good. We're going to exit the replay. We'll come back. We've got this. Right.
Gotcha.
Guys, this
one
is
step at a time, buddy. This is how live production goes. This is exactly what it's all about.
This is the first time I've ever done this. I apologize. I will get better, I promise. But hopefully you can see everything okay now. And if I load the game, I pray this works. Okay.
Yeah, this is good. Give the people a little behind the scenes what it's like to actually do a live production. It always looks so seamless. It always looks so easy.
It's scary. It is scary.
Here we are.
And not only is it scary, but it's the first time I've ever done this with this technology. And now it's telling me I've got to log in again. I've just logged in. No. Okay. Right. Give me 1 second. Guys, you can flame me as much as you want in the chat right now. I apologize. Let me just log back in.
See, this is what it's all about. This is the time to work out the kinks. We're still in alpha. We got Origin right around the corner. This is what it's all about. This is the time to learn. This is the time to run experiments. We're here for you, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What a way to start. Right. Okay. I think we're good. Let me just go back in. I've got everything I need here except for the replay link, which I just need to...
Fingers crossed. Let's rock and roll, baby.
So it now says another instance is running. So hopefully if I were to exit this game and okay, press that link. Here we go. Take 2. Yes, we're in, ladies and gentlemen. Jiho and Zyori. Game number 1, YGG versus Ready.
So we've got YGG on the left, Ready on the right. What do we got here, Gio? Looks like a plant with 2 aquas.
Aqua plant versus Dusk plant bird. Interesting. Okay.
All right. I'm not familiar with this Dusk frontliner. He's got the cattail and the sandal. We got Cuckoo on the left back liner, and this bird could be really nasty. Going to come down to some card draw, big damage, and it looks like he's almost going to kill this frontliner. Does he have enough? No.
Wow. Very lucky that. Oh, never mind. So, yeah. So who's on which team is on the left again?
We got YGG on the left, Ready on the right. Another crit from the bird. Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna call this game. I think that YGG has already lost it by, they played too many cards on their tank, which just got destroyed. So I think this is over. This is a really nice, and we're starting to see these like Dusk tanks with with a little bit more damage and shield being super useful. So.
It is going to come down to the 1v1 though, not completely over yet. We've got the 0-cost Cuckoo on the left and the 0-cost Biden's on the right. I'm not sure who actually has the advantage in this one. Obviously the Koi gives him a nice speed advantage on the left, but the Mosquito going to help top him off a little bit. This is a strange 1v1.
I think this one should go to the plant. Okay, let's see.
Doesn't get the extra damage from Cactus.
The Aqua is gonna stack and go. Okay, not all in, saving some energy here.
He's got a pretty big energy advantage, but it's gonna be really tight. Oh, the critical!
Crit.
Oh my gosh, Ready player Dow with the lucky crits. I think he got 3 crits in that game.
Interesting.
The first one not so relevant, but the other two actually helped quite a bit. Wow, a little bit of luck on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I think he probably had it anyway, but wow, that's
Bit of an
And plants
unexpected
have
ending there,
plants have
right?
actually pretty high morale, and that plant was rocking, mosquito and things like that. Some morale boosters on there. So yeah, that was a good game. I really like that tank from Ready Player Die. I think that was the key Axie that kind of put them over the edge there. That Dusk tank was just uh, more useful than YGG's tank in that case. So.
Yeah, I know one of the things about season 20 is that this meta actually has been pretty balanced, and we've seen a wide diversity of different Axies entering the meta. Like I don't remember seeing Mosquito all too much in prior seasons, so cool to even see some more Axie diversity.
Gentlemen,
For sure,
thank you
for
ever
sure.
so much. That first game, that is absolutely incredible. Just to give you a quick
I want
update,
to see
we've got
more. I want to see more.
yeah, well, we can
Send
do
more.
another one. I mean, I've got 20 games lined up for the Shoutcasters. We have 2 professional Shoutcasters that are going to take the community through the entire season. So they will be, you will get to know them. You'll get to know the players, the teams. We'll build a narrative around this. This is going to be great. All I need to do is figure out how to get the games loaded, and we're good to go. But no, that was great. That was exciting. So thank you so much. And just to let you know that across all the social media platforms, we're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. We have almost 500 people watching right now, which is incredible. So to each and every one of you, thank you so much. We will get the chat back up in a little while. But yeah, I can't see the chat right now, and I apologize for that. But let's jump into game number 2. So game number 2 that we have here, and I have put it into the Discord chat so you can see it. On the right side, we've got Super Whale. And on the left side, we have Undisputed Noobs, Kim. I believe. I hope that is, because there's no team name in there. But I believe that is us with one of our esports players, Kim. So this is going to be interesting. Undisputed Noobs versus Super Whale. And
I like
here we
this
go.
name, Undisputed Noobs.
Undisputed Noobs on the left-hand side and Super Whale on the right.
All right, so right into it, we got the Dusk frontliner with a bug and a reptile in the back. They're going to start nice and aggro here with a lot of damage into the frontline plant, a midline beast, and a backline aqua for the Undisputed Noobs on the left.
So so Superwell has this reflectile with the slow reflectile, which we've seen kind of be very popular, but I think it's not necessarily people were kind of crying about it at the beginning of the season, but then I think people started to find out some counters recently. So
they trade frontliners. A couple of 0 costs for our player on the left from Undisputed Noobs. He's got that cottontail, dual blades coming in, and there should be plenty of damage to kill this midliner. Wow, that really hurts for the Super Whale player here. He's in big trouble now.
Can the reflectile defend itself against the world? Let's see.
Axie Kiss, not going to be under the threshold for the debuff. No crit on the dual blades.
Okay. Beast should be gone. Oh, no, last stand. That's
Okay. And now he's going to get the Axie Kiss.
Ooh.
That's dirty. That one tick last stand. But can he still take this 1v1 with the reflectile? That's a lot of shield.
It's looking good for him. It's looking deep. Oh, crit.
Is that enough to push him over the threshold, though? I don't know. It's going to be
He might
close.
survive. Oh! With the last stand. The survival.
Dude, reflectiles are so dirty. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That was disgusting.
Wow.
I mean, wow.
Congrats to Super Whale. That's a hell of a win right there. Well done.
Noob by name,
Condolences,
noob by
Steve.
nature.
Yeah.
The thing I like about the reflectiles is, right, sometimes it can seem like this game is just about who can burst the most damage. And the reflectile is a force of nature that kind of balances that out a bit.
Yeah, it's true.
I think this is where we're starting to see as well. There are so many different types of strategy, and now you're going to be introducing with Origin two new body parts. I mean, there are so many things for people to consider. It's
so interesting to watch this after, my eyes have mostly been on Origin for weeks now. It's so interesting to watch this. I mean, the matches seem very quick, I guess, also because we're watching the replay, but it's definitely interesting to go kind of back and forth.
I mean,
wild in that match that we had two Axies with 1 tick left of last stand. Like that's perfect usage of Axie Kiss right there, right? Like that's what you're hoping for when you mix that into your deck.
Well, and I think this is it. This is where anything can happen, right? And that's where I love this. And I said this to you before, Zyori. As an esports potential, a game to dominate the esports arena, this is exciting. Like there's so much that happens emotionally in those few minutes. Yeah. I mean, I'm so excited to see how this evolves, guys. I mean, I know we said we do 2 games. It's up to you. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Did you want to do one more? It's totally up to you.
What do you think, Jiho? Can we do one more? Those were pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to go for another. I want.
Yeah.
Who are the next contestants?
All right, so let's do this. I will bring one more game in for you now, and I've just put it into the chat. But here we have, and I'll try and do something a bit different this time. I'll try and pause it at the start so we can have a quick look at the teams and see if that works. So, okay, let me just open this.
And who do we have on each side?
Okay, let me pause this as it loads. We're going to try something a little bit different this time. I'm actually going to pause the replay. There we go. So let me get the cards in. Okay,
perfect.
So let's have a little pause there. I think that's a bit better. So what we have here on the left-hand side, we have Team GSA. That is Ginger Snap Axie TTV. So that is GSA on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, we have Hooga.gg. And Zongli.
Hooga, I like
hope
that.
I
I like
pronounced
that name.
right, but Zongli. Zongli is the player on the right-hand side. So we have GSA versus Hooga.
Awesome. Let's leave it paused for a little bit just so I can survey the battlefield a bit.
This is wild. So we got triple Dusk and then double Cattail on the other side. Oh, my.
So this is like a cute bunny build. So they're going to be slowing with the incisor and fearing with cute bunny, it seems. You got the thorny on the middle so that you can be so that they can be doing extra damage to the feared or slowed targets. We on the right side, is that Hooga?
Yep.
We're seeing this kind of these parts very popular on the tanks today, right? Where it's like you have a little bit of damage, but you also have the ability to, these cards like Godo, which I think is 80-40, right? Caterpillars, which is also like pretty balanced. I think maybe even 80-60. Sandal 100, I think it's 110-50 or 150s, right? So it seems like they're going for these kind of bruiser type tanks up front right now. We also have so card draw, right? Is super important and pretty powerful right now, I've heard. So that's what we have, this mech, right? It's got it is the fastest Axie on the field, right? So if it uses hair, it's going to be drawing a card. The hero will also be drawing cards, but not again. I think that, I think it's only hero is only drawing cards against certain classes, though, right? Which is actually different. I believe I can say that because I think we have released the hero in Origin, right? Or hopefully I'm not leaking too much. That's interesting. And then we have this back plant with beach, mosquito, and then cattail is really nice in this meta because card draw is quite important. So it's interesting. If I had to predict, I would say that Hooga on the right might have it here, but we'll see.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I think we're ready to rock and roll here, Steve. I like the card draw as well, but I'm not really sure what to make of this triple dusk. They're pretty tanky. It looks like they've got some nice utility with the cute bunny. So let's see if player one on the left here gets the card draw for GSA. All right, so GSA. Solid opener for Huga. Now we'll start to see some of the cute bunnies come out. Okay, nice little crit to get us started. Not the biggest crit, but every little bit helps. And it actually might have been enough to push him over threshold for the kill here.
Interesting.
Man, more crits. That'll be the end of the frontliner now.
Ooh, slowed the map.
Dude, these dusks are nasty. Another cute bunny to come in. The
Weird.
slow plays
Weird.
so much.
Oh man, he's gonna be missing all over the place. Okay.
So we're gonna have enough for the kill, but this is looking really rough for Huga. He will at least get the double card draw here from the hair. He gets a crit as well.
That's what he needed. All right. Go.
Fear again. Gonna be super effective.
Cattail. Oh.
That fear, dude.
Man.
Yeah, this is really hard when the dusks have the speed advantage. The fear is just so easy to get value out of now. Is Mosquito gonna be enough?
Ooh, one!
Is that 3 HP? Oh man.
Oh, it's 3? Okay.
1 HP this time though.
I predicted it.
Oh. Okay, so he gets a little mosquito heal. This is still really tough though for Huga. Does he have enough shield?
Oh,
No.
he didn't.
Okay. All right, so it didn't go exactly how you expected there, Jiho.
I was totally wrong. I should have taken into account the fact that the Huga had a pretty slow team there, which is gonna come in handy for the fear.
Gentlemen.
Wow.
I mean, I don't really know what to say there. I mean, that was very unexpected at the end. I didn't see it coming myself either. I have to say that it was interesting. And what I love about this as well, and for anybody that's watching actually, one of the things that I want to just point out just before we head off, I'm going to just transition back ever so quickly to the screen, because on the website, axieleague.co.uk, so axieleague.co.uk, that screen ever so quickly. What you can see is you scroll down here, you'll be able to see Season 1 has now launched. We will remove the timer when we update, but you have a live. This is live, so all the games that have currently been played, you can see all of the teams, the games they've played. I mean, look at this right now. CG Scholars, the expansion pack, played 5, won 5. 10 points in the league to start day 1.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
You've got MadFam with 6 games played and 4 won. YGG Elite 2 beating YGG Elite 1. I mean, this is going to be interesting after 4 or 5 weeks to see how this starts to shape up. What do you guys think?
It's hard to
Awesome.
say.
I'm gonna be watching this.
Yeah, we haven't seen team events quite like this in such a long format, and I'm really excited. I mean, I think this is exactly why we wanted to see events like this, and why we were so excited about your proposal, because this might end up being like a little power ranking of how some of these guilds match up against each other. So really excited. So many names on this list as well.
Well, here we go. We have 32 teams, and if you scroll down on the website, you have every single player, core and sub, because each team has 3 core players and 3 sub players that they can swap about. So the team captains are going to have to make a decision. It's a bit like with the Formula One. Do I want my star player to get all the points, or do I want to, give them both a chance? Because we're going to have some prizes, and we're going to have some giveaways and some awards, not only for the best team, but also for the best players.
I love it. Really cool concept. Really excited to see how it shakes out throughout the season, man.
Amazing. Well, Jen, I'm so grateful that you both agreed to come on to do this for me. Have you got any closing words, anything you'd like to say to the viewers before we hand over to the casters and kick off? I mean, for me, I just want to say thank you to both of you. Truly, truly grateful. But yeah, anything for the viewers?
Sure. So I'll say I'm so proud of you, Steve, for putting this together. It's definitely exactly the type of community-driven spirit and initiative that we love to see. So thank you. Like, you know, I think this is a format that people have discussed and talked about in the past, and it's amazing to see it just coming straight from the community. So that really means a lot to me, and I think it's awesome. To all the viewers, thanks for tuning in. Hope that you enjoyed my brief return to the casting booth. And yeah, I hope you guys are getting really excited for Origin. We're working really, really hard internally to make sure that you guys have something awesome and fun to play with very soon. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, everything that we do, it's for the community. We're working super hard for you guys. And yeah, I'm sending love to each and every one of you. And yeah, have an amazing weekend.
Amazing. Thank you.
I love
so
it. It's
much.
going to be hard for me to top that one. But yeah, likewise. Thanks a lot for having us, Steve. Keep up the great work. And I can't wait to see how the league unfolds. A lot of really exciting stuff ahead. Origin, the testing's been amazing. So yeah, a lot to look forward to. Thanks so much, buddy.
Amazing. Guys, and just by the way, just because integrity is everything, we have to do. If we say we're going to do something, we have to do it. Here is the transaction. I have to give a massive shout out to Max Brand, who made this happen. He wrote the script. He took the SLP. You can see it there, 320,000 SLP burnt. It went to the burn address. It has gone. It no longer exists in the economy.
Beautiful.
Guys, thank you
Love it,
so
Steve.
much.
Love the initiative.
Everything you've done. I'm so grateful. Thank you for your time.
Take care.
Cheers, guys. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's come back over here, see if we can make this one work. I'm going to just hang up that call. Amazing, right? How cool was that? We had Jiho, we had Zayori, we've had 3 games. A bit of fun with the transitions. I'll get better. It's not my wheelhouse. It's not what I normally do, but we'll get there. Massive shout out to all of the teams. So the guild managers, everybody that has stepped up and made this happen. Every single team, every single player, the staff, for Fitzy, for Cody, for Gulliman, for Max, for everybody's involved, all the moderators, everybody for coming together, for the community, for you guys watching, for the ability to be able to do this, and for you to allow us to have the space to try these things. It's nerve-wracking sometimes. You know, you're putting yourself out there and you're hoping that this gets accepted. Who knows? Maybe next season we can do 1 million SLP. Who knows? We'll see. But what we're going to do now, actually on time, we've managed to catch up, which is incredible. We're going to transition over. Now, next week, I will make sure that the chat is there. We'll have the chat available so that you can see it with the casting. I appreciate that the chat at the moment, you can only see it now. Like it's there. You can see it, but you can only see it kind of on this screen. So next week, we'll have the chat there all the time. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go into another call. We're going to bring in our casters. So we have 2 professional casters that are going to be taking you through the next 8 weeks. So they're going to be covering all of the gameplay. They're going to be talking to you, getting the hype up, getting you excited. We interviewed so many people. So many incredible people. And it was so hard to be able to find 2 people that we wanted to represent the Axie League. And I'm excited. I was talking to them a little while ago, both amazing members of the community. And so they are going to be your hosts for the next 8 weeks. So the format moving forwards is we won't have the big introduction next time. We'll jump in, we'll go straight into the casting, we'll do the replays, we'll play the games, and we'll just do a recap of the league, the players, and we'll talk about it, get you to know people. I won't be here doing this myself. It will just be the casters. They'll be your hosts. So from me, I just want to say thank you. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you for allowing us to create this environment. To the teams, to everybody involved, just to give a very quick shout out. So we've got Undisputed Noobs, RDX Guild, Newfound, Unix Esports, Academia, Koyanet. I hope I pronounced that right. Madfam 1 with Madcat. Madfam 1 with Madfish. 2 separate teams. CG's Scholars. Boys GG. YGG Elite 1 and YGG Elite 2. Lucky Knights. The 300s. Novian Gaming. Aston Knights Gaming Guild. Ready Aces. Metatate. Prismaxes. Huga. I love that name. Janami. Super Whale. Axie.gg. Elites Pog. OSC Esports. Rising Phoenix Gaming. AA Team. JH Fam. MTTM Official. GSA. Tag. The Chosen Ones. And the Chosen Ones Alpha Dogs. That is 32 teams. And each team has contributed through either themselves or through sponsors, people helping out. Each team has contributed 10,000 SLP as a registration to be able to burn. And it's a great start. It's an initiative. It starts a movement. This is a conversation about what we as a community can do to help Sky Mavis so that we can get the SLP to a place where we all feel better. Okay? That's the plan. So, with that being said, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone. And I want to give a special thank you to Axie Player 1, who actually went above and beyond and donated an additional 50 AXS into the prize pool. So Sky Mavis were donating 150 AXS. We've put some cost aside for the casters and to make sure that everyone involved gets paid from a caster's point of view. Myself, I'm not getting paid. I'm doing this for free. The team and everybody else, I pay them. They're looked after. So we're not taking any money out of the prize pool. We've not taken any money out of the registration pool. All the registration money was burnt, and all of the money associated, the 150 AXS, 25 AXS has gone to the shoutcasters, full transparency. 125 AXS has gone in the prize pool, with 50 AXS from Axie Player 1 to boost it up to 175 AXS prize pool for Season 1. So without further ado, I'm going to bring the guys in. Please let me know. Like, share, tweet, whatever you need to do. Let's get this out there. Let's get some more people talking about this. But right now, let's jump in. If I can just find... Here we go. All right, let me join the call. I can do that much. All right, here we go. I'm in the call. Okay, now, all I need to do is press the right button, which hopefully I'm going to do. Just give me a second to do this. All right. Okay, here we go. So, we're going live. Let me pop this out into the other screen. Let me swap over side by side view. All right, are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can. Hi, Steve.
Hey, hello. Welcome, welcome. Do you know what?
All right.
I was going to do introductions, but I thought it would be even better to let you introduce yourselves to the community. Why don't you go ahead, tell us who you are, who you represent, why you're here, what you're looking forward to. Tell everyone.
Yep. First things first, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction by Steve, and also the first 3 games casted by Jiho, and of course Dayori, the DJ, of course, that was DJ Richie Don, who performed for our pre-game show. Thank you so much for that. And now we are going to be your host from this day onward. This is going to be an 8-week tournament. And I'm Theo Paul. Together with me is Parin JP, and we are going to be your casters for this first ever Axie League, brought to you by Undisputed Noobs.
Yes, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, guys. We officially welcome you again to the Axie League Season 1 launch party. Yes, it's a launch party because this is going to be the first day of this Axie League. And wow, I think we're about to start our first game. Things are really moving too quickly. And I'm sure a lot of you are interested to know who are these teams that's going to play for right now, for this evening, or just in this moment. So how are you guys?
Yes. Without further ado, guys, let's introduce our players. On the left side here is Dipsul from the Chosen Ones team, and then on the right side is Charapao from MadFam001. Again, guys, this is gonna be a best of one series. The tournament works this way. This is we have 32 teams with 3 to 6 players, as mentioned before, and then point system will be implemented for this tournament. 2 points per win of each player. We have 3 players battling each other, and then 2 points, another 2 points for the team win. If the team wins, of course, 2 versus 1, then they get 2 additional points, 2 another points if they go in for the sweep, meaning they go in for the 3-0 lead, and then we also have 0 points for the loss, and then 1 point for the draw.
Yes, that's true. It means if you want to have a very strong advantage, you have to you have to win all the games, something like that. But the good thing about this, it's a single round robin, and the tournament is gonna run for like 8 weeks. So if you feel like it didn't do your best, or if you feel like the odds are against you today, you can catch up in the succeeding days. It's gonna run for 8 weeks, right? You have a lot of chances here. What I love about this Axie League is the experience, of course. You get to meet a lot of players from different guilds, right? It's the experience that really counts.
Yes.
I mean,
And
at the end of the day, win or lose, you get to play against these players. And I want you guys to let us know who are you supporting, or who are you fangirling for this tournament.
And not to mention, guys, this tournament is a single round robin tournament, meaning all of the teams here will have a chance to battle each other here. Look at those 32 teams that are shown on your screen right now. That is a lot. We have really familiar names and teams as well. We have 2 teams from YGG. We have Metatate. We have Chosen Ones, Undisputed Noobs, of course. YGG, Axie.gg as well. That it's a lot to take in. But for now, again, we have the Chosen Ones versus Mad Cat. Let's discuss the teams here, Parang JP.
All right. So the teams right now, since you've mentioned it, we're seeing the new meta. I call this a season 20 meta. A lot of people right now, a lot of players are using Dusk Fronts. It's a thing. I mean, it's a
It really
trend.
is.
Yeah, and this is really interesting because on the left side, on the left side, since this is a double dusk and he's using a double cattail, we all know that a double discard is still a thing. I mean, if you want to prepare for that, you use a double cattail, right? It's gonna be really annoying for discard players, aka including me. But we're not gonna talk about that. What we're gonna talk about here is if we're seeing double cattails, double bug splats on the left side, we're seeing a lot of bug cards on the right side. So this is gonna be a huge advantage. It's gonna be a huge advantage for the bird dusk team. But I'm also curious on how this aqua bug and plant is gonna do it.
Notable things here are the bird doesn't have an egg bomb, so it means that that will be the one to handle the 1v1 situation later on with the aqua of the right side here, which is Charapao. And then another thing notable here for the right side for Charapao is his plant has the vegan diet. And right now, as we can see, this is a double dusk setup for Dipsul from the Chosen Ones, which is on the left side. So he won't have any value out of that. He will, of course, with the attack and also the defense that it will give. But of course, the passive or the active skill of the vegan diet, which is the life steal, which is what you're paying for, right? For the vegan diet, is going to be disregarded for this one. So I think we can go ahead and start this one. This is a Bantena versus the Goda lineup, and both players here opting to go for the cat tail round number 1.
Well, as we can see, nobody believes in first round aggressiveness. And because of that, what they're going to do their all-out plays. Actually, only Charapao is gonna do the all-out play for round number
Ooh.
2, and with that, he's gonna include the anesthetic bait in the Scarab Curse. But unfortunately, there's really no healing mechanic for Difsol. But the Shroom's Grace has been activated for Charapao, and that's exactly the reason why Difsol did not choose to be aggressive for that round number 2.
Yes, that's right. And he spent all his energy on that round, and right now it's gonna be a trade-off between the Dusk here and the Plant. Both frontliners are down as of now. 2 energies left for both sides here, but the right side, of course, Charapao doesn't want to skip this round. That is a lot of cards for our player on the left side, which is Depsol. And right now, a lot of cards means a lot of energies as well for the left side. And right now, he wants to kill this bug as soon as possible.
You know what's ironic about this match is
Mhm.
that Charapao has a lot of bug signals. He has a lot of antennas,
Uh-huh.
but
Oh!
Divsol always gets to save up all those energies, and he also has the first or the speedy advantage because of the bird with an acrobatic. But now there's already a 2 versus 1 situation, and we're seeing a lot of damage being taken by Divsol here, but he is still on the lead for this game.
Oh no, that is an overplay. Of course, he wants to make sure that he will be able to kill that. He is expecting a lot of
No.
damage cards here, but he doesn't have the swift escape here, Parang
Yes!
JP. But I think this damage will be enough because that is double risky feather for the bird, and that's it. Depsol getting that game against Charapao.
Was really a beautiful end coming
Mhm.
from Diffs, and that critical just made it even better. You know, that last critical hit, and it was really, I mean, it really sucked, to be honest, when
Mhm.
he didn't get his swift escape back. He prepared for it, but Charapao, Divsol, he has always
Mhm.
been 2 steps ahead for all
Yeah.
those rounds. For all those rounds, it's like he's stream sniping, but he isn't.
Yeah. Of course, this isn't, or we don't have any chance to stream snipe here. Why? Because we are watching a replay right now, and nobody has the chance here to do the stream snipe. But of course, I would just like to remind our viewers, as much as we would like to speak in our native tongue in Tagalog or in Filipino, we would like to cater to our international viewers as well. So we are opting to go or to speak in English.
Yes, but since we love you, we're gonna say magandang gabi and
Yes, Mabuhay
enjoy
Pilipinas.
the night.
I think it's a good opportunity. I think you can mix it up. Maybe you can do a few games in English. Maybe you can do a couple of games in Tagalog. I mean, I leave it to you.
Yep, I
Oh.
think we'll leave it to the viewers. If the viewers wants
Yes.
one stream to be casted in Tagalog or one game, we can actually do an alternate one. English and then Filipino,
Okay.
English, Filipino, right? You can
You know
actually do
what?
that if the viewers
I'll
wants it.
follow your lead.
Mhm.
I'll follow your lead.
Yes. And right now, that was just the game number 4 that was shown to us by Steve. Right now, we are getting to game number 5. Let's discuss
Yep.
the lineups here, Parang JP. On the left side, of course, let's introduce the players first. We have 300 from the right side, from MTTM Official. Don't know yet what's the meaning of the MTTM. If we do have supporters for MTTM, kindly let us know what does it mean. And we have Rashid Arb, hashtag 0001 from YGG on the left side. Lineup wise, we have here a dusk, an aqua, and a bird for our representative from YGG. Rashid is on the left side, and then 300
Ay.
from MDTM has the aqua, and of course, the most famous Axie of this season, the Reflecta.
The reflecti, as we also call the god reptile. But hold on. I just need to say this. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Div Soul, since it was his game that we watched earlier, and he's here, and he's saying that he's not stream sniping. Of course you're not, but you know, you were so strong in that game. You were so strong in that game. we need to find something. We need to find something, just to make you not look good a little. But you did well there. I mean, kudos, of course, Dipsol. Shout out to you. And since we're watching a YGG player here, aka Rashid or B, using the reflectile. A lot of YGG players are actually using the reflectile. I mean, it really makes sense that they're using a reflectile right now. I mean, it represents the guild. It represents the guild. So what we're seeing here right now is a classic YGG kind of lineup. And it's a very popular right now, especially here in the Philippines. So we would like to shout you out. And of course, 300s, looking at his lineup, he wants to make use of the speed advantage. Looking at these Axies, a double acrobatic. Both of them have glasses, making them more speedy than compared to other birds or compared to other aquas. But what I love about his bird and his aqua is that since they're using acrobatics, they're just not taking advantage of the speed. They're also taking advantage of the shields.
Yes, that's right. And right now, I'm looking at the frontliners here. This is actually a trend, right? The Goda,
Yeah.
we are not seeing any plant that has a serious or a vegetal bite right now. It always has to be this Goda, the sandals, the wooden stab, or the caterpillars. And of course, the tail. Let's not forget that cattail slab. They have to be ready for those discard lineups with the Pocky on the back line. And right now, I think we can go ahead and start this on round number 1. Both players keeping round number 1, not getting any energies out of anyone as well, not burning energies as well. Right now, the player on the left side, that is YGG Rashid RB, spending all those energies to kill this plant. That's 1 HP left.
That's actually quite a play. Who would have thought? And now this plant still has a chance to make a comeback, or actually put Rashidar to a disadvantage. And what we're seeing here is another Kotaro. But that was a great prediction. He knew. He knew that Kotaro bite is gonna go through the Aqua's HP, giving him another energy, and it is already starting to turn into almost turned into a 3 versus 1 situation there. But that was a clutch play coming from Rashidar there. Oh no, this is really worrisome already. This is really worrisome
really
already for
is.
Rashidar.
It really is, because in a 2 versus 1 situation, it is supposed to be the reflectile that is the standing one alone on this one, but this is 2 versus 1 in favor of the reflectile, and right now he is on the verge of defeat. No reflex whatsoever right now, but that is the Silly Spoon reflecting the range cards here. No need to attack for that reflectile. All he needs is to reflect.
I know he like killed himself there because of yeah, because of his risky feathers, his triple threads, and those ranged attacks just really reflected back on him, which gave the win to 300s. So shout out to the MTTM official guild, aka Method to the Mythos. Shout out to our viewers, and they're helping us with the information we need.
What a game from YGG and MTTM. Another reflectile game. I want to see a different lineup here, parang JP. But of course, this is a tournament and they're fighting for 175 AXS. So what they need to use every little bit of that reflectile. They need to use or utilize the most effective lineup that they can have or that they can use here. And right now, they are opting to go for that one, the reflectile.
Congratulations, of course, to 300s again. And we would like to see more of you for this Axie League and more of MTTM official. YGG still can make comebacks. They can still make comebacks. I mean, we still have 7 more weeks. We still have 7 more weeks for this league. And not only Rashid RB is gonna represent YGG, because for each guild that joined this Axie League, they can enter 3 to 6 players, right? But only
Yes.
3 will play at the same time. I mean, they have 3 subs. I mean, we need subs in life. I mean, we never know what happens. Things happen. But oh, okay. I think we're moving on to our next match, aka Lucky Night from it's Ser Ira from
Mhm.
Lucky Knights and GGG from Tag. And is this tag team Arctic Gaming? I
I
feel like it
really don't know.
is. I
I
feel like
really
it is.
don't know, but let's give it to the viewers. If we have supporters here from Tag, kindly let us know if this is Team Arctic Gaming. Because if it is, then we are from the same community, right? We came from the Magic Chess community. To get me and Parent JP, and we started from there. We moved on to ML or MLBB, and then right now we are here on Axie. Of
Yeah.
course, casting Axie League, and later on after this game, we might give a chance to our viewers requesting a Filipino cast, right?
Yeah, I mean, if both these players
Mhm.
are Filipinos, we should give it to them, right? We should give it to them. Okay, so tag
Okay.
is Titanium Alpha Guild. It's
All
not Team
right.
Arctic Game. Okay, it's Titanium Alpha Guild. I mean, you can play with a lot of words with TAG, right?
Yes. So again, we have seen game number 5. We are gonna go ahead and show you this teams for game number 6, and let's discuss the lineups here. Parang JP, and round number 1 has started, but no, let's pause it for a bit to discuss the lineups here. What I'm seeing here, Parang JP, is on the right side. This is not much expensive lineup for Lucky Knight here, because what I'm seeing right now are a pure Aqua, a pure Reptile on the back. And what's good here is that Reptile has the Why So Serious mouth, the bulwark as well to reflect the damage. This is not the usual Reflectile that we are seeing. But of course, talking about the lineup here, he has the advantage when it comes to the 1 versus 1 situation. But of course, a lot can happen before that,
A
or
lot,
before the
actually.
1v1 happens, and we are gonna see it right now.
You know what? I would like to commend Sarah Era from Lucky Knights because when he or she like picked this reptile, it feels like he already knew. He was. I mean, prediction goals. You need to know what will make you defeat the opponent. That's what makes you a great player, right? And it so happened that he's using the Why So Serious against 2 Aquas, but
Yeah.
but GGG can still win from Titanium Alpha Guilds when
Mhm.
he's able to make this game into a 2 versus 1 situation, or something greater than that, because he has a Scarab Curse. And once he casts that before he dies, once he's able
Ooh,
to
yeah.
throw that Scarab Curse against
Mhm.
that reptile, that Why So Serious won't the passive of the Why So Serious won't be activated,
I like
and
it.
he'll be able to deal like a lot of damage, and he will have a lot of comeback plays against Sarah Area.
Yep. That's
Mm.
good. That's a good one here, Parang JP. And right now, round number 1 has started, and 2 sticks of poison has been used by Sir Ira on the right side, and he wants to kill that plan as soon as possible to avoid, of course, the 2 versus 1 situation that you were discussing earlier.
Mhm.
And of course, from the right side, GGGG is opting to use his energy as well. That 9 HP left, or the plan is gonna be alive with 1 HP, but the draws, no card draw for that one.
Oh, and what a nice prediction! Opting to skip for round number 3, not activating that sweat escape, and he's doing it at Leopold, the one we talked about earlier. He's saving up those Scarab
Mhm.
Curse, those Scarab Curses. He's not using
Oh
them,
no, he
and he's
didn't use
skipping
it.
again because
Why?
he knows that this reptile will shield up, but the Why So Serious?
Oh no,
Well, I
is
mean,
it enough?
it's nullified. It's nullified, and he's just gonna use a 2 Scarab Curses just to make sure that is gonna get through the reptile.
That is actually good, but this reptile
Yeah.
has a lot of shield to put up here. 2 ticks of poison for that God Aqua as they refer to. Let's go. Let's see this.
my
2 why
gosh.
so serious? That won't bite here. 2 Crimson Waters, 2 skill darts for that Aqua. Let's see if
Damage.
this will be enough. I think the damage will be more than enough for this reptile, and that's it. Sir Ira winning it against GGG.
Well, there's actually this round when the mid aqua, the mid aqua of GGGG just used 2 tail slaps, right? I mean, he could have used the acrobatics so that he could shield up, but he was also worried about the bulwarks. I mean, he didn't want to take in damage, but there was no way in hell for Ser Era to like skip. He knows that in every round he needs to shield up because just because GGGG has the speed advantage, right? I mean, that's his only option. So kind of a misplay though for Ser Era, but we have to move on, and maybe on his next games he'll be able to come through.
So that's it. The reptile. It's not really a reflectile, but of course, reptile wins games as of now. And that was just game number 6 that was casted by, of course, none other than us. And as promised, we will be speaking in Filipino for this next game. Eto na, guys!
Okay,
Kaliwa!
tara!
Oo. Eto na.
Magandang gabi po.
Magandang gabi. CG Scholars dito sa ating kaliwa. Player is none other than Sin Kale. On the right side is Junami, or from Team Junami, represented by John. Let's look at the lineups here. Paring JP, napapa-English pa rin tayo.
Yep. Actually, if you feel na mali yung pronunciation namin with the names, please don't hesitate to correct us. But we need to check out these lineups. We are we are seeing cancerous lineups here. Whenever we see this tail of the plant of Sinkale. This is just really cancerous. I mean, a lot of players would get tilted just by seeing this.
Yes. Akala ko ba Tagalog, paring JP?
Ay, sorry. Yeah, I mean, sabi ko nga sa'yo susunod lang ako sa'yo.
So, ito na nga. Sa kaliwa, we have the bird, plant, dust combo. Most likely, this is gonna go down to the plant versus that dusk. This is a reflectile na dusk para dito sa kanang bahagi natin, which is John. And this is a different one. Usually, we are seeing reptiles, di ba? Kasi they want to take advantage of the Kotaro to gain energy. But right now, if this, looking at it, this dusk is faster than the dusk front line of Sin Kale on the left side. So most probably, he won't be able to make use of that Kotaro to gain energy. Ang mas mabilis lang dito for that dusk is the bird. Of course, hindi naman tatama yan doon sa bird unless mag-egg bomb yung bird natin. So he has to make that prediction pretty well. So let's go ahead and start game number 1. Agoda. Okay, all energy spent by John here dito sa kanan natin. And Scarab start ko. Ooh.
He used the tail slap, but he also partnered it with Agoda just to make sure that he'll be able to destroy a lot of energy from Sinchale. But now, here in round number 2, the answer is coming in, but still, he's going all out. In two succeeding rounds, John went all out.
Yes, that's right. And ito na yung egg bomb natin plus the balloon. It won't be enough pero merong backup, follow-up damage. The Goda, makaka-atake muna siya dito. And that wooden stab will be able to hit the bird. Pero that numbing liquidation will be enough just to kill that plant or just to put it on last stand. Balloon para tanggalin yung last stand niya dito. And that is a good numbing liquidation play. That is 3 or 2 rather. Cards disable, the acrobatic plus the risky fish. So walang maititira dito si John. But of course, buhay pa naman siya. He can shield it up. But will it be enough? Tignan natin parang JP. The air dagger, the egg bomb. Yung aqua niya dito.
Sayang na no turn nga yung aqua niya doon. Pero since there was an aroma play, mas lalong mahihirapan ngayon si John kasi ang matitira yung plant na mayroong naming liquidation, ang magagamit niya na lang yung tiny catapult in every round. And as we can see, laging nililigtas ni Sinchel yung kanyang naming liquidation para hindi talaga ma-activate yung ibang cards na meron si John.
Yes, that's right. Pero merong zigzag dito, parang Jeep. Hindi pa ginagamit, of course, kasi tansyado niya, no, na hindi pa siya mamamatay. Alam niya na 88 lang yung kayang i-damage dito. 88 plus 88, that is 176 kung tama yung bilang natin. And yung heal ng rate pa dito is 63. So kahit pa paano meron siyang naibabawas na bahagya na konti kung hindi ka gamit ng guidance dito. Of course, yung plant natin sa kaliwa na si Sinkill. Ito na lang yung gagawin ni John dito. Double tiny catapult para lang at least maka-damage, and he will just give it to the Blood Moon Curse. Tingnan natin kung makakapag-heal pa ba siya dito, Haring JP.
And ito na nga yun. Actually, wala na kasi talaga siyang choice eh. Wala siyang choice kundi itira lang talaga yung dalawang catapult. Pero ang ginagawa ngayon ni Sinchel is nag-heal back siya para walang bisa yung Blood Moon Curse against sa kanya. As of now, ang advantage na kay Sinchel pa rin.
Nakaisinchen nga yan, parang JP. Hindi pa nawawala yung cards niya dito. So meaning hindi pa matatapos etong round natin or etong game natin sa round number 13 kasi nakapag-heal pa siya dito at mukhang tama lang yung tansya niya sa ngayon para mag 4 cards kasi doon pumapasok yung card management natin. He just needs to survive this and he will go ahead and do so. Parang JP makakapag-heal pa siya with this one. Ooh,
ito na nga.
Catapult din siya. That Drain Bite, that will be enough. Saktong-sakto lang.
Saktong-sakto talaga yung damage. Parang predicted niya kasi talaga. Pero there was really no other way para hindi niya ma-predict. Kasi alam niya na in every round, dalawang tiny catapult lang talaga ang magagamit ni John. And what a commendable play. Actually, line up pa lang direct counter na talaga against kay John eh. We all know na if you wanna counter a God Reptile, just use a numbing decretion. That classic plant, the numbing decretion, the tiny catapult, the drain bite, and the guidance. It's, we can almost call that the semi-god plant.
Actually, Drain Bite pa yun. Usually, ang mga nakikita na natin ngayon is Mosquito di ba? Kasi mas gusto nila yung mas malaking lifesteal and that is a bug card na kahit paano mas malakas yung damage against the plants na usual natin nakikita with the double plant setup, the Dusk as well, and of course, the Reflectile, di ba? Mas malakas yung magiging lifesteal mo kahit pa paano. And someone is asking dito sa ating comment section, what guild kit is it the casters where we are representing Follow-Up, our team of casters, of course.
Yep. Actually, this jersey that we're using, it's not really a guild. I mean, it's just our casting group. I mean, not just our casting group, it's our casting group. So I mean, Theopol and I, we've been casting for a long time together. I mean, a long time means more than a year. So shout out to all our supporters that are watching tonight. I mean, shout out to our follow-up team, our Pulacasters. We love you so much. And thank you so much to Axie League for having us tonight. I mean, Theopol and I, we just really love playing Axie Infinity. And it's really an honor for us to be able to cast these games for you guys and to be able to meet all of these players, all of these guilds, just to tell your stories. It's a really, really a great experience.
Yes,
I'm
that's
going
right.
to jump
So
in there as well, and I want to say thank you on behalf of us, myself, the team, because it's hard to find people to represent what you're trying to build, and you're doing an incredible. I mean, chat, can we get some love, please? Can we get some love in the comments? Because these two are going to be representing every week. They're going to show up every week for 8 weeks. You're going to get to know them. Hopefully, they want to come back for season 2, and we can build this into something incredible. But
Yes,
guys, let us know. What do you think in the comments? Are you liking it so far? Are you enjoying it?
Yes, you can actually comment hashtag uwu.
Hashtag ooh. Thank you so much for that, Steve. We really appreciate it.
So that's it. Again, thank you for having us here. But it's not yet done. That was just game number 7 that we've casted for you guys. We still have a lot of games lined up for this day for this first week. And there's a big mech right now.
I mean, I would like to
Oh,
know your opinion, guys. Just an estimation. How many kilograms is this mech? How many kilograms is this mech? we need a balance.
mhm. So we're gonna go back to casting this one in English. Of course, we will do our best to give it an alternate one, English and the Filipino. But of course, right now we need to speak in English so that our international viewers can also understand us. And let's discuss the lineups here, Pine JP. Of course, on the front line, we are seeing this pouty lips from the from the dust,
Yeah,
from the plants here. Goda is a thing, is a trend right now for the frontliners here. They don't want to steal any energy from you. They want to destroy.
well, the use of stealing, right? When you can destroy. I mean, destroy because you can. And well, it's an interesting lineup that we're seeing here. For actually, both of them have interesting lineups. But
Mhm.
as of now, if we're gonna look at it, class advantages, if this is gonna turn out into a one versus one situation, the mech will have a lot of advantage because class advantage. Mech cards are a lot stronger
Mhm.
than reptiles. But if this reptile care of Al Ricky. It's Al Ricky from Rising Phoenix Gaming Guild
Mhm.
on the left side, and it's Kairu from Axie.gg on the right side. But
Yes.
if Al Ricky is gonna be able to save up all those cards until the end, I mean, which is something that he should be able to do. He just needs to not panic because he needs to save up those cards and those energies so that by the time the late game happens, he'll be able to do the full reflect against these
Mhm.
against this mech.
Yes, that's right. And as far as I can remember, Cairo is playing around the top 10 right now on this season with 10 days to go. So again, we're excited to see what will happen. Of course, you might have a question in your head. What if Axie Origin comes online? Of course, before this tournament ends and we have asked it, we are prepared for it, and we are gonna continue with this tournament even if Axie Origin comes online. I'm excited to see if that happens halfway through the tournament, right? If the
Yeah,
players will be prepared, what will happen to those other Axies that are not on the meta after the Origin happens? They have to be prepared for that.
yep, that's true. And since there are leaks, shout out to Jiho who was here earlier. I wish you guys were able to reach him earlier. And he was saying that I mean, he was saying that this is the perfect time to like make experiments and such. And since
Mhm.
there are leaks that's been scattering around the internet and such, we can study those. We can study
Yes.
those and like make our predictions, just test the waters, and just be prepared because they're coming, and they're not gonna give a date for that. We just need
Mhm.
to be prepared.
And we have seen the tail, the mouth, and the back cards, and we are just waiting for the horn cards, right? So that we can have a complete set. But of course, we have the eyes and the ears as well, having the passive, as far as I know. So that is a good thing, or that is a new thing coming into season 21, or should we call it Axie Origin season 1?
Axie Origin season one, and I'm sure you guys are excited for it too. I am, to be honest. I mean, we need change. We need change so that we can be able to see a new environment. I mean, I love these cards, but it won't hurt to like have a new mechanics just to make the game more exciting. I mean, it's about time. It's about time, guys. We need to make a new room. We need to make room for new stuff.
Yes, and we need to burn those SLPs that is
That's
coming
true.
on Axie Origin. And speaking of burning SLPs, we have shown you earlier that all of the entry fees here, that is 10,000 SLP each team. We have 32 teams, so that's a total of 320,000 SLP burned out. We didn't use it. We didn't
Yeah,
keep it. We burned it so that we can help the community grow, and so that we can help the economy of Axie.
yeah. Axie League. I mean, it speaks for itself. This is also uniting the Axie Infinity community, right? I mean, we are burning SLPs together at the same time we're having fun, right? I mean,
Yes.
this is really a good cause. And since you've heard that, guys, with your support, a season 2 will come. As
Mhm.
long as you stay here with us, as long as this Axie League is continuously successful, we're gonna have a season 2 and we're gonna have more SLPs to burn.
Yes, that's right. And without further ado, let's start this game again. This is Alriki from Rising Phoenix Gaming. That is on the left side. Cairo from Axie GG on the right side. Let's go. Round number 1. That is a double Goda, but no energy saved from both sides, so no value out of that energy destroyed. But of course, he has value of that shield. Look at that, 152 shield, and that is the cactus being played out. So both tanks here are on 200-ish HP. But of course,
Yeah.
this is the Scarab plus the wooden stab won't be enough because he has the teal shell.
You know, I wouldn't blame Alriki because Cairo has 2 Godas, right? So he has like 4 in one deck, and he has to use all of his cards. He's panicking. He's scared that what if all of his energies get destroyed? He won't be able to utilize them. He won't be able to materialize those energies. That's why he keeps on dealing damage in every round. This is the first round he saved up energy.
So that is the last stand. So he has to use that bulwark here just to get rid of the last stand. That's 2 ticks for the plan, and that's it. Kotaro will be here. Ooh, he will be able to gain energy because this bug is
Yeah.
has more than 31 speed. I thought they were on the same speed, but no, that is not the thing here. So that is a dead bug, and he still has this reflectile, still has to deal with this plant, and right now it is not really looking good for this reflectile.
He skipped. He had to skip. He knows that he
Ooh,
needs
this will
to
hurt.
save a lot of energy. And by round number 8, he's gonna do the full reflect. He should do the full reflect, but he's not gonna do that because he was able to predict that
Ooh.
mech won't move. But that's a last stand. That's the last stand for the plant of Kairu, which just really makes it worse
No.
for Alriki's situation.
Oh no, that is a good read. That is 2 range cards. No reflex here because that tiny catapult is disabled with the leak, and right now 11 HP left for him, 0 energy, and I think this is a game for Cairo to win because he has those
reflex.
arcos, that hair dagger
Whoops.
as well.
Oh,
Reflect
is it
number
gonna be drawn?
1, reflect number 2, but no, you cannot reflect if you are already dead.
That's true. Which the point will be given to Kairu in that game. That was actually a good lineup. Lineup
Yes.
predictions, we are gonna have to give it to Kairu. Partnering that Mech Goda with Plant Kotaro. I mean, that's just really lit, right? I mean,
Yes.
and also your plant has a leak, and
Yeah.
you know that your greatest damager in your mech is a range card. You're
Mm.
really setting up your opponent to lose. And we would really like to commend RPG for that. Kudos to you, Ricky. 2 points for you.
It made a big difference, that leak that you're saying, because by the time that it came down to a 1v1 situation, that tiny catapult is nowhere to be found. That is disabled, meaning those hair daggers will hit that reflectile without any hesitation. And that was just game number 8 that we've shown you. Game number 9 is on the way, and we are gonna show you that one in just a bit. Huge shoutouts first to all our viewers from YouTube, Twitter, Twitch as well, and of course
Twitch, yes.
Facebook. Mhm.
Yeah, we are live in a lot of platforms, guys, including YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. So wherever you are, guys, I'll open all my socials so that I'll be able to connect with you all. But for the first 5 games that we watched, we have seen a lot of different kind of lineups here. I mean, Assies are like pets, and they're unique in their own ways. So, I mean, seeing all those kinds of lineup, I mean, it's not just like you're in the arena this is different because you need to use teams that will set up your opponents to fail, and you have access to the Axies they have. I mean,
Mhm.
unlike the arena that you're just gonna be surprised, oh, well, what's gonna be my opponent right now? But here in Axie League, you know what the Axies of your opponents are, and
Yeah.
you can plan ahead on what to use.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Axis here, parang JP, for the tournament proper, all our players can use any Axis that they want. They can change their lineup. Of course, not in game, not during the game, because that won't happen. That's not possible. But after the game or after every series that they play, they can go ahead and change their Axis, even if it's a newly bought one from the marketplace. If you have a lot of wealth on your pocket
Mhm.
and you want to win so badly, you want to represent your guild so badly, you can go ahead and purchase all the meta axes right now and use it to counter your opponents.
Well, I would like to know your thoughts about that, guys. I mean, since we are talking about buying Axies and such, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think it's advisable to like buy Axies or just wait for the origin to happen? Let us
Mhm.
know there in the comment section. And I hope you guys are still enjoying. We still have a lot of matches to watch, and not all of the guilds have been featured already. So let us know what guild you are supporting there in the comment section.
And if you have to ask me, parang JP, I think you can actually buy a lot of what they call that, the floor price axes right now, because who knows what the meta will be on the origin, right? Who knows the one that you've bought for like how much is the floor price axes right now? $20. I haven't checked it in a while, but right now
Feel like
uh
it's 0.0088 yesterday. Think back.
$21 is the floor price for all the axes. And if you want to take the risk of having those, why not, right? So ito na. Right now we are checking the standings here. Metatate is on the lead. They have
Oh,
played
they
9
are?
here. Yes,
Oh,
they have played
wow.
9 games here. They won 8 out of those
Yeah.
9 and lost only one. That is a lot. But of course, CG scholars here. Let us know in the comment section what does CG mean, because in the Magic Chess community, this is Chupao Gaming. But of course, with the Axie, this is a different field for us. 26 points for both of them. YGG Elite has 22 points, not that far from Metatate. But of course, take a look at those names, those guilds, and we haven't had a draw yet, right? As
Yeah.
far as I can
Yeah,
see.
that's actually what's interesting in what we're seeing here. In all the games that happened today, there is no draw, not even one. And because of that, I
Oh,
mean, points are really well distributed. I mean, if you win, you win. You lose, you lose. There's really no middle ground for
mhm.
tonight, for the first day of this Axie League.
Yes, we actually have an answer here from Ray the Nux Guild. I think this is RDG or RDX, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. They are waiting for the origin, but upping their teams or their colors or their teams to 40 or 60 energy, meaning they bought a lot of pure floor axes. And who knows what will happen with those floor axes? What if that becomes the meta, right? You only bought it for like $21 and it becomes the meta for the Axie origin.
I
Wow. so so right now we are
mean, it
seeing
happens,
our
right? I mean, that's
again.
just how it is.
Mhm.
If you're lucky enough to experience that, I am really happy for you, and you can you can share your happiness with me.
CG
It's true.
actually means Cosmic Guild, if I'm not mistaken, as the viewers said here on the comment section. But without further ado, let's introduce our players. On the left side, we have John from AA team, and then we have Mark Daryl from Pris Maxi on the right side. Lineup
Mhm.
wise, John here as the Reflectile. We have seen that often here on our tournament, and right now Pris Maxi has the mech backline, just what you needed to kill that reptile.
You know, we've seen this already. We've seen this earlier. This is kind of what happened in our previous match in game number 8, but this time it's gonna be a god reptile against a mech with and instead of a hair dagger, it's gonna be a night steal. I mean, a night steal, we all know it has less damage compared to a hair dagger, but he's able to steal energy. But that won't matter if this reflectile will be using a Kotarabyte. It's like banking your energy. I mean, you're
Mhm.
using it, but at the end of the round, you're gonna get it back. So there's really no energy for a night steal to steal, and you're gonna get your energy back as a reflectile by the end of the round. So this is gonna be really an interesting play, but at the same time, we hope that John won't panic because Mark Daryl is using two piercing sounds.
Good observation there, Brian JP. Let's go ahead and start this. John versus Mark Darrell. John is on the left side, Mark Darrell is on the right side. And of course, Mark Darrell is not opting to save those energies. He wants to kill the plan as soon as possible, and no shields whatsoever. That's just the wooden stab. Plus the cat
Oh
tail
my god.
for that one. Ooh, a critical for the wooden stab.
That was really a hard critical there. And but actually moving on to round number 2,
Mhm.
Mardile wants to eliminate this plant as fast as possible, but unfortunately he got a last stand there. He's able to materialize or use the value of those two cards. He casted the Vegetable Bite and the Bug Splat. But moving on to round number 3 as well, he
That's
will
a
be able to
lot.
eliminate the plant, sacrificing no energy.
No. Will this Aqua survive the barrage from that Aqua?
Looks
That's
like he
just
will.
so it looks like he will, but right now he needs to speed up and he needs to survive this attack
Ooh.
from the Reflectile. He's gonna use 2 Kotaro bites, and I think that is enough to kill
A good
that
play.
Aqua. This will come down to a 2 versus 1 situation, and another tail slap and another gain of energy for that one. That is gonna be stilled by that double knight still and clearing that Aqua. So we are down to a 1 versus 1 situation, but the tiny swing is dealing out 119 damage here. Pioneer JP, what will happen? A double Goda plus a double acrobatic here. No tiny catapult here to reflect that range card, but will this be enough? 174 HP left for the reflectile. This is 2 tiny swings, and I think this is enough to kill that mech.
Yeah, that was really enough. Actually, that was a good setup coming from John there when he inflicted a lot of pain to that mech before it turned into a 1 versus 1 situation. I mean, you need to know that you need to control the game for you to win, and he was able to do that in there. It will really suck if it turned into a 1 versus 1 situation and then that mech's HP is still full. John will have no choice but to settle for the full reflect. But since he was able to cause damage to Mark Daryl's mech in there, he's confident enough to use those 2 tiny swings to finish him off during that last round.
Yes, that's right. And of course, John won it against Mark Darrell, AA team, getting 2 points for that. Again, that's 2 points per win, 2 points per team win, and then another 2 points for a sweep, and then 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss. If you want to see the scores, the teams and the players that are representing each and every guild here, just go to axieleague.co.uk, that's .co.uk, so that you can see the current standings for this running tournament.
Yep, guys. Actually, right now, since we've checked earlier, MT8's doing it. MT8's doing it, but this is only the first day, and this league will run for a total of 8 weeks. So the guilds below MT8, I wish you do not lose hope. This is supposed to be a fun experience for everyone, and I hope you keep playing, and we hope to see more of you. And speaking of seeing more of these players, of course, this is not the end yet of our night, because we are going to witness a total of 15 games for tonight. So, are you still with us? I mean, the excitement is still here with me. So,
Yeah.
Here's
does
one
that
thing, guys.
go for all of you?
I just want to show you this. Like, this is, for those of you that are interested, and I want to give a massive, massive shout out to Max Brand, who helped us. Max Brand is our Chief Technical Officer at Undisputed Noobs. He's been an incredible guy. Many, many of you know him through the Lamp and Max bot. He does a lot of the scholarship bots. He does a lot of the coding, does a lot of the work, so a lot of the automations. He helped us to build this. And so every single match, time, game, player, everything here you'll see. It is all created. The team behind the scenes, they're doing all of this work. So, as you've rightly said, 2 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a lose. If all 3 players in a team, so let's say, for example, you can see here, let's look at Newfound. Because Newfound won all 3 games, they got 6 points. They also got a bonus of 4 points because they won all 3 games. So they actually got 10 points. So if you win all 3 games, if all 3 of your players win, you can get some additional points in there as well to give a better lead. And yeah, everything here is shown. This is all represented on the website, but there's a lot of work that's gone in behind the scenes. And I just wanted to kind of give that appreciation to Max for all of the work that he's done. And then as you can see on the website, it kind of shows that's what you're seeing.
Huge shout outs to Max for helping us or helping Undisputed Noobs automate a lot of things here. And that's not an easy thing to do. I've seen that Excel file, and wow, that is a lot here to take in. And again, as explained, the prize pool allocation is not yet, or we don't have the final one yet, because who knows if the prize pool comes up, right? Right now, we are talking about 175 AXS. Our prize pool, and top 6 out of 32 teams will be rewarded. Again, this is a single round robin, so each and every team will be fighting all the teams, all 31 teams, all across that 8 weeks.
Well, let me also just say this. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want everyone to know I'm going to be speaking to sponsors. I'm going to be speaking to organizations, to guild, to sponsors, to companies. We are going to look to improve that prize pool. We will try our best to do it for season 1. If we can't, and season 1 is a success, then we will improve it for season 2. But what I will say now with absolute certainty is that we will be giving you both a bonus for everything that you do, because I think already just from today, you are doing incredible. So I think we'll let the community decide that. But I think that whatever we've discussed and agreed already, I think we're going to improve that for you too, because you're already doing incredible.
Wow, thank you so much for that one. If you want bonus, guys, on the comment section, hashtag bonus is the key. But just kidding, guys. We stand corrected, of course, for the CG. It's not actually Cosmic Guild. It is the initials of their managers, of course. We stand corrected for that. So, of course, we can just read out those comments. Huge shout outs to all our viewers. And right now, we are seeing game number 10. This is AKG or Aston Knights Gaming Guild on the left side, represented by Oja. And then we have JM Chua from JH Fam on the right side. Let us know, what does JH mean? Is it Jawhead?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jawhead. We know that character, but yeah, JM Chua here is from JH Fam. Please let us know, what does JH mean, and of course, moving on to the lineups of these two players. This bird plant, one of the known metas, also in the higher ranks in the leaderboards. We can see this kind of lineups in somewhere in 3,000, or that bracket, 3,000 more or less. Also up against a reflectile, and from what we've seen, and in so many games that we've seen, this is gonna be hard again for the reflectile, because there's a numbing liquidation again. I mean, we've seen this in one of the games earlier, right? And that aroma play will be the tricky one. If this plant will be left alone again with that reptile, it's doom. It smells doom for JM Chua here. So he really needs to be careful. This is gonna be a very, very critical, tedious game for him. And I'm really curious on how he's gonna play it out.
And we have seen this earlier, right? We have mentioned that mid plant with the numbing liquidation plus, if I'm not mistaken, it was the zigzag before, and we mentioned the mosquito, and
Oh
here
yeah,
we
you did
go.
actually.
We have it on our faces. Let's go ahead and start this. Oja from AKG versus JM Chua from JH Fam. Let's
Yeah,
look
so
at
this
this.
is his plan, going all out in round number one, destroying one energy for Oja. But since he's left with four energy, this is now his time to make a comeback.
So this is the mechanic here. If you only have two energies, that bird is confident enough to do that egg bomb play because he knows that you won't be able to kill that bird even if even if you have two energies, right? Two energies won't be enough unless a critical happens, and that's what happened there. This is a good round for AKG. Oja rather, and he will be able to deal that P3T damage and no damage on that mid plant for now.
Now he's doing it, the aroma play. He
Oh no.
wants to kill off that
Enough.
bird as fast as possible.
Woo!
But it's gonna be a no turn, and there's another egg bomb in there, and this reptile will have no choice but to fight back, and he will be able to kill off this bird. And now we have it, the egg bomb, surprising you also with the numbing liquidation in there, a 1v1, and we all know this story, guys.
Yes, we have seen this earlier, and right now this is a better situation for the left side for Oja because he has the mosquito, and we have mentioned that this deals more damage, meaning this steals more HP from this reflectile. All that reflectile can do is put those tiny catapults, two tiny catapults every round, and right now Oja has a full deck of cards. He just needs to use two Bidens, one numbing liquidation until the time that he needs to do some damage or heal up for this one, and that's what he will do on round number 8. This will, I think, round 12, this will be finished.
Yep. Actually, it's just this is the same story all over again.
Oh.
And that was a respect surrender already coming from Jay and Shua. He knows the story. I mean, why would you prolong your suffering, right? I mean,
Yes.
that was really evil of AKG Oja there. But we would have, I mean, aside from his evil or devious plays, the match has already been sealed just by predicting the lineup that JM2 was gonna use.
Yes, that's right. And that was game number 10. We still have like 5 games left to cast in here.
We'll do
but
one more today. We'll do one more. Last one.
Oh,
last one. Okay. If this is gonna be the last one, I think we can go ahead and speak in Filipino because right now what we're gonna see or what we're gonna show you is between Undisputed Noobs versus YGG Elite 1. Shoutouts to all the
Yay.
Undisputed Noobs scholars that are watching here on our Facebook comment section, on YouTube as well, Twitter, Twitch. If you want your comments to be read by us, or if you want a shout out from us, we are currently looking at the Facebook stream, so you can go ahead and comment there. And let's go and show this last game of the night. This is week number 1 for Axie League, and we are gonna end it with a bang. Filipino cast, parang JP.
Oh, ayun! The left side, guys, see Coach Ochi base 1 and no. Wait, let's do that again. Sa left side, YGG Elite 1. That's Big Gabby using the bird plant dusk. Sa right side naman si Coach Ochi base 1, he did say na cancerous yung lineup niya, and I see why. It's a plant aqua with a sinister strike and another plant with an aqua stock. This is also a damage dealer plant because of the branch charge. So actually, judging by the lineups, parehas sila may advantage sa isa't isa. Kaya medyo mahirap kapain. The things that will matter here are the card draws and of course the prediction and the card management. Tingnan natin kasi bihira tayo makakita ng ganitong klaseng dynamic, ng ganitong klaseng lineups. So curious ako, they only have one chance for this matchup, for this game. So kanino kaya mapupunta yung 2 points?
Yan. And speaking of the draw, parang JP, shrimp na lang yung inaantay dito ni Coach Ochi base 1 para sa kanyang aqua, and he will be able to kill that bird. But of course, yung bird natin dito, alam niya na kailangan niyang gamitin lahat ng cards niya as soon as possible kasi pagka nakabunot yung shrimp dito on round number 2, tepok lamok kagad to. But of course, meron naman siyang speed advantage. So let's see. Let's start round number 1. This is game number 11. Coach Ochi base 1 on the right side. Big Gabby on the left side from YGG. Wala pang Shrimpinator dito. So that is 3 cards being used by the bird, Risky Feather, and that Tri-Feather to get rid, of course, of that debuff. And will this be enough? Hindi pa sapat para patayin yung plant dito. Makaka-steal pa siya ng energy, getting value out of that plant, pero buhay na buhay pa yung Dusk na tank dito.
Actually, ang ganda nga ng pag-shield up doon ni Coach Ochi base 1. Pero right now, medyo nabawian siya doon. No turn pa nga yung kanyang plan. Pero kung paghihiganti lang din naman pala ang pag-uusapan, nandito na siya para gawin yon at round number wala na din naman kasing cards, yung bird na yon. And ang gusto niya mangyari dito is i-eliminate talaga yung advantage ng bird na yon. But advantage niya ba talaga yon? Kasi it's going to be this plant as a core against his aqua and the plant behind. Ayan na nga yung sinasabi natin. Double prickly trap pa nga. 2 versus 1 agad ang situation in favor of Big Gabby.
Ito na yung mga veterinaryo natin, naggagamitan na ng mga dahon nila. Pero wala nga atake sa round na yon. At ito na, gusto niya nang patayin yung Dusk dito, frontliner. But energy-wise, cards-wise, full deck na sila parehas dito. Pero nakikita natin dito parang JP is a Mosquito versus that Halo. And we all know Mosquito deals more damage. Dahil plant yung aatakihin niya dito. Let's see kung ano mangyari dito. Critical ang feeling kong pwedeng tumapos na, hindi siya umatake.
Mukhang alam ko na kung ano mangyayari dito. Kaya siya nag-skip kasi gusto niya magamit yung full heal dito using those 2 Arawanas. Partnered by the Leak, additional shield pa nga yun. At dahil doon, hindi sasapat yung damage na binibigay ngayon ni Big Gabby sa kanya. And grabe naman yung shield na yun, 255. An Arawana, additional heal pa nga, and double leak. Ang kapal ng shield, sobra. Ito na naman si Blood Taste and double prickly trap, pero hindi pa rin talaga sasapat kasi sobrang kapal ng shield eh.
No, 44 HP left para sa kanya. Double swallow plus double prickly. Hindi pa nawala. Di pa nawawala yung cards niya dito. Parang JP may pag-asa pa yata. Double! Sabi ko sa'yo, critical ang tatapos ng laban dito.
Grabe naman! Napakagandang end for the night ng laban na yon. Yung first game natin, it was ended by a critical. Yung first game na kinas natin, and then our last game was also ended by a critical hit. And somehow, he didn't even need that critical hit kasi tatama at tatama din yung damage eh.
Di ano cards eh, feeling, di ko natansya, no, kung tapos or mamamatay ba, pero parang 298 pwedeng sumapat eh, pero kung 145, hindi ko tanda yung damage, pero I think yun na yun. It is what it is. We have seen the critical and it's part of the game. Axie Origins, of course, medyo magbabago na daw yan, sabi, no? Pero as of now, we still have 10 days left for season 20. And we don't know yet kung agad-agad bang i-implement yung Axie Origin or will we have an off-season. Diba? Hindi pa natin alam yan. Wala pa nakakaalam at marami pa tayong hindi alam for the coming days. Pero ang alam natin, of course, is this is the last game for week number 1 ng Axie League. And parang JP, any let's discuss. I think we are gonna show you this standing. Okay.
Go. It's been an interesting night, and there were really a lot of matches. We haven't counted yet the number of guilds, the specific number of guilds, but since there are a lot of guilds and there are a lot of players, there are also a lot of matches. And with that, Meta T8 is really doing it for this Axie for the first day only, but CG's Scholars and YGG Elite 2 or are joining them here in the top 3. So the rest of the guilds, they still have a lot of chances to make comebacks. This is not the end. This is just the first day, right? I mean, we never know. We never know. Midway of this season, there can be like a lot of dark horse plays.
This is just 1/8. 1/8 because this is day number 1 out of 8 weeks that we are gonna have. So still a lot of room to get back or to bounce back from here. This is the players that have won all their games. That's Sheki, Team Kale, Kyle, and Chan going 3-0 on all their matches. So as mentioned before, we are gonna give prizes to the top teams and additional prizes for the top players for this Axie League.
Yep, and that was really that was those games. They were really cool to watch, and they were really exciting to tell about. And I hope you guys enjoyed our first day of this Axie League Season 1. This is the launch party, and we were joined by Zayori, Jiho, a lot more, and it was really thrilling to be with you guys tonight,
It really
today,
is.
this afternoon, whatever time it is in there.
And again, that was just day number 1. Axie League is an 8-week tournament. So cash as we don't know yet, or but you can follow. You can type in hashtag or exclamation point notify so that you will be notified every time Undisputed Noobs goes live or goes online, or every time they have a post, an update regarding the schedule, you will be updated.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Steve, Cody, Fritz, it was really nice being with you tonight.
Yes, it really is. And of course, to all our viewers, thank you so much for watching us. And if you want to see us more, of course, you can like and follow our pages. That's Parin JP Gaming. Am I right? And then mine is Caster Paul. You can actually check it out. We have actually left our comments on the comment section, so you can like and follow us there. And with that being said, that's it for week number 1. And see you next week for another action here on Axie League. This is Tio Paul, Parin JP, and in behalf of all our managers from Undisputed Noobs, Steve Woody, Cody, and Fitzy, if I'm not mistaken, thank you so much, and see you next week. Goodbye.